Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime with your host Stephen Collin. We are charging ahead into Chargeman Ken.
Yes, I mean, to be quite honest, that is maybe the best intro we could have done.
That's the best intro we've ever done.
Uh, Chargeman Ken's rough, Colin.
It's certainly a show that was
Certainly a show.
a show. Thank God it's only 5 minutes.
I, I thought you were going to facetiously say, "Thank God it's only 65 episodes."
Oh no, it's 5 minutes, but 65 episodes, so.
That's 525 minutes.
Did you actually work that out earlier?
No, wait, no, God, my maths is broken. It's 325 minutes. It's still not good.
325 minutes, really? 5 is 25. 10 is 50. See how we're doing this? 8 times.
Why did I expose how bad I am at maths, Colin?
That's alright, you got it right.
Did I? The second time round, I did it.
Yeah. I think it's better than my maths.
Oh,
So 60, so 60 50s is. Well, 6 5s is 30.
it is 30, yeah.
Yeah. And then 25, so 325
Yep.
minutes
Yep.
of my life wasted for the entertainment value.
Yep.
If there's
Shall
any
we?
in this show.
Well, we can find out. So hey, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about episodes 6 to 10 this evening. The first episode of which is episode 6, Uncanny, the Space Botanical Garden, which is an episode entirely revolving around a school trip to a space botanical garden, where he's then not in a space botanical garden and then underwater briefly, and then back in the space botanical garden, so that the same animations can occur.
Yeah, exactly. This is why this is the best episode of this set, because one, you learn about that how the school system works. That's always good. They work in one building and it goes elementary, secondary to university, all in one 70 story building apparently.
All in one mega city one.
Yeah, Mexico. Yeah, and I think they're doing an exam or something, and then the teacher goes, "Right, time to go on the school trip," and they all go to the Space Botanical Gardens, and then
Yep.
plants start eating everyone. So, of
That's
course,
right, because they planted alien plants in the human soil, not knowing anything about the alien plants.
yeah, and they're like, "You fools! You shouldn't have done that." And then everyone got eaten by plants, and then for whatever reason, Chargeman Ken has a big fight underwater.
I was really confused by this because I looked away for a second, and when I turned back, he was underwater. Because I remember doing the charging go while I was looking away because I heard it, and then I
Yeah,
looked back, and then I was like, "Oh, his
underwater.
ship's underwater. What?
Well, the,
Why and when did that happen?"
Oh, there was a couple of times that something like that happened. That episode where I think this teacher, was, Nagasaki or something.
I'm
Uh,
not gonna lie, I can't remember.
yeah. She screams, and
Uh huh.
then it kind of just cuts to an episode where she next time she's inside a plant. There's no like
That's
animation
right.
of it. It's just like, oh
No,
look,
there's none.
ah, and then she's like inside a plant, and it's like, okay, that happened, and then he does Chargeman Ken because there's like a whooshy thing going over the platform, and then he appears in water,
He
fight
does. He does.
fighting
The
the
Geranians.
giants underwater, and of course he
He
wins.
he kills them immediately, like he
Yeah,
does in every episode. I don't know how there are any left. Um,
and somehow he saves them from the plants.
and then he's like, "Hey, maybe we shouldn't plant these unknown plants in the soil." And she's like, "Ha ha ha ha! You're right, Ken." End of
Yeah,
episode.
yeah. pretty much. Oh, and the sister and the robot sneak along, and he pretends to hide them. That's the other bit in this episode.
Oh, that's right.
It's like,
That's right. The
what you?
teacher's like, "Oh yeah, just have them follow you. It's fine. Whatever."
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it Barakan? That's his name.
Yeah, and Karen.
Yeah, I asked my son. He thinks that Barakan is the best character. I think he's being sparing with the term best.
He's the most endearing character to him.
He's definitely the most character. in that he has traits like being clumsy and stupid and annoying. But Karen doesn't have any traits, and neither does Ken. They are blank slate children.
Pretty much. There's nothing there. They're just siblings. They tease each other. Well, he mainly teases her.
I mean, yeah, he does. He's a jerk.
He is. Well, I mean, he kills everyone as well.
That is true.
Genocidal.
He is. He's a horrifying Chargeman. So yeah, then we I guess we move on to episode 7, Man of the West, Ken.
Oh,
This
shit,
is
yeah.
far and away my favorite episode, and I'll try to summarize it as best as I can. Is the three of them, Barakan, Karen, and Ken, just start shooting Native Americans out of nowhere for no perceivable reason. And
Don't
then
forget,
like,
they weren't cowboy hats. And they're in
yeah,
the West.
yeah. Well, to be clear though, it is made no mention as to 1, why are they there? 2, why are they wearing that get up? 3, why they are shooting at these Native Americans? And then these other guys show up, and then they shoot all of them too.
Oh,
And
no,
then
no,
it's like, oh,
no, they go to the OK Corral, and I think they're wanted or something. So they like, you can't beat us, and then they go out and have like the shoot down at dawn.
Yeah, and then they get them, because and then all the corpses reanimate, and they're like, "Oh, thank you for coming to the place." And Karen's like, "Oh my god,
Westworld."
Yeah, thank you for coming to Westworld. And Karen's like, "Oh no," and he's like, "Yeah, well, they're robots." And it's like, "Well, I'm glad we've discussed this 3 minutes into the episode. I thought you were just straight up murdering people for some reason." And the thing is like, I think if it had been a normal show, I might have been a bit, I don't know, at least questioning of the fact that this was happening. Instead, I wasn't. I was just like, yep, this might be a thing that happens. They might just let those children shoot all those people and be okay with it.
Yeah, and then they walk away.
They do. They leave. They go to leave. Oh my god, I forgot. The twist in this is just fucking incredible. Oh, go on.
They walk away, and then the robots go, "Ah, that's our evil plan from the Turalians," or something like that. But then Ken appears on top of a cliff.
No, wait. We need to hear their plan first. Their great plan is like, now that they think that this is a safe place, they'll come back, and when they come back, this time we'll use real guns.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then they hear a mysterious voice.
Yep, they do.
And it's Ken on his horse on top of a cliff.
Ken on his high horse.
And he kills them.
Does he just Chargeman Kens and murders them all, and that's the end of the episode? It's so good. It's so good. Like I joke you not, I was crying at the fact that their great plan was to make them want to come back to this Wild West themed amusement park so that the next time they could use real guns. They know where he lives. They could just go in there and murk him whenever they want.
Episode 2? Episode 2?
If they already have the guns. Oh, incredible. Oh, it was like that. That was absolutely incredible. And the thing is I was like, at this point, I was like, you know what? This show's all right.
Oh, no.
I got a good laugh out of this one. And then And then I was like, oh, I guess I'll go back to the normality of the next episode in episode 8. Episode 8 called Duralian X6, and I was wrong, Colin. This episode might be even better than the previous.
Well, yeah, yeah.
I, again, another utterly wild plot.
I feel Steve's maybe suffering brain rot from watching this.
You're probably not wrong. Well, in this episode, oh my god, this episode is where there's a Duralian who's a woman, and then she uses her belly button laser beam to shoot down a tree, and then the tree like doesn't fall on Chargeman Ken. Instead, it like kind of falls on her, and then Chargeman Ken saves her. And then the tree falls on Ken, and his leg is trapped. And for some reason, he goes into a coma. And then the Duralian are unhappy that she didn't that Duralian X6 didn't then try to kill Ken because he was no weak and she had a knife, she was ready to go,
Yeah,
didn't do it.
yep.
And then in the hospital, she dresses up like a nurse and tries to do the same. It's like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. It saved me for some reason. And then then
She
I
gets
think the same
murked.
thing. Yeah,
She
they
leaves.
just execute.
It's like, you can't
X6.
do this, so well, yeah, you can't exist anymore. And then Chargeman Ken hobbles out of bed and kills the Juralians.
He does. Just Chargeman Kens. So wild. It's so stupid. Like
then-
I just the plots are just. I thought there was no way they could change the plot because, like, I mean, the stories have 3 acts. Is there's a thing, and then there's Chargeman Ken, and then they're dead. Like that's the acts to the plot to the show every time. Every time, I was like, they can't keep like putting new stuff out. The last 2 have proved me wrong. Like just randomly shooting Native Americans, and in this one, just executing one of their own. Oh my god!
Yeah, I liked the first one just because it was like cut all over the place. It's like,
Oh god!
I think they maybe made a couple episodes and were like, oh, he's in water. No, he's not. Anyway,
We have this extra episode we're not sure what to do with, so we've cut it up and interspliced it amongst the rest. So now, for some reason, in a few of the episodes, he's underwater at some point.
yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. It was the end of that one though. X6. He's basically says, "Oh, maybe not all Juralians are bad after all," type thing.
He goes to their grave.
Oh, her grave. Yeah, yeah. So he goes to the park where I think she was like trying to mass kill people, and he lays down like a bunch of flowers and goes, you know, for Julian, you weren't half bad," or something.
For all the 2 seconds I knew you, and the 2 times you tried not to murder me.
Yeah, and then I think his sister or something comes in.
Yeah, they do show up
Yeah.
and then laugh, and you're like, oh, that was a quick change of mood.
You gotta laugh at every end of every episode.
I should point out, and I wanted to point this out because I did point it out to my son. Is like, have you noticed the first still shot once the credits come in is him like staring over menacingly at his sister and Barakan, going like recoiling from him.
I had to not pay attention because I've always been like,
Next
skip,
episode.
next episode.
He looks as if he is about to give them such a beatdown, and they are terrified.
I mean, we've already said he's a genocidal maniac.
He is just a total nut job.
Um,
Then I was a bit disappointed because the next couple of episodes are nowhere near as good as those 2. So episode 9 is called Enter the Juralmons, and I don't really remember anything about this one other than there's a thing that looks like maybe a Power Ranger Zord, and then he blows it up.
yeah, that was it. Yeah,
That's it.
he's pretty much, it was in so he's in at home, with his dad and that.
Uh-huh.
I think, and then the cow he turns on the TV and sees the news. And there's this thing is attacking the cities. It's like, all right, time to go, and he flies out.
Is this the one where the dad's like, "Oh, you can't be doing this all the time," or
Uh,
is that another one?
that's another one. That's actually the next
Oh,
episode.
is
That's in
that the
the
next one?
no, like
Oh, the next
our
stuff we're
next
going to talk.
episode.
I see. Oh, I'm skipping too far ahead.
Yeah,
Pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
yeah. Don't
We've
play.
definitely not watched. We've definitely not watched more than 5 of these, and that's not why I'm going completely loopy.
That's why he's gone insane. He watched them 10 in a row. I can do that. Anyway,
One of them I somehow got halfway through without realizing that I'd already watched it. It's just like, oh no, why? Why did I watch this again?
oh Jesus. So yeah, I don't know. I just remember like you had like the Demon King Julian going, bah ha ha! Look at our superior technology. We're going to do this, and then he comes in, flies in his ship, and he goes boo 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 boo. And I can't remember how if he just kills it like just by shooting it with his ship.
I think it just blows up. There is nothing substantive to this episode. Nothing.
And then they come back and have a laugh about something.
Oh, oh man, that is, oh god, how can we have covered an entire episode in less than 2 minutes?
Because it's only 5 minutes long.
But even that, like we have made hour-long podcasts about 20 minutes. This has taken so little time to
I think
talk.
we made hour long podcast about things that lasted 5 minutes. Like that's my angle.
I think we did actually last quite a bit talking about that.
uh, anyway, next
Well,
episode.
yeah. Episode 10, Barakan runs amok. For an episode where he gets like a title shout out, it's kind of lame.
I mean, yeah. Well, this was the one where they all get captured.
Yep,
Even
all
the
in
parents.
the whatever they're called, Juralian base.
Yeah, yeah. So he gets captured because
Uh-huh.
he's lured in by a pretty lady, who then goes ho 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 ho, and he goes
And it's
oh.
actually the big bad guy, right?
I think it's a big bad guy for him.
Yeah. He goes, oh.
Yeah, but
He's like, oh, Chargeman Ken.
that's after he puts him in an invisible ice field or something. I don't know. Status field.
It is mental.
Because she then runs away and he goes, oh, hang on, I can't get out. And then, ha 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 ha. Twirl his mustache. He's got a big
His space mustache.
his space mustache. And I don't know how Karen and Barbican get captured, but they do.
Well, Barakan doesn't get captured. Barakan goes to
Oh,
save them.
oh yeah, that's right. It's just Karen.
He just comes in a window, and then like they're gonna guillotine the kids' heads off.
Yeah. Start with Karen.
Because and then like the bit that I loved about this was that it was clear that all the power and stuff that was there was controlling the guillotine. And Barakan's like, I know what to do, and just like jams his hands in and starts pulling cables and stuff like that. And it's like that could literally do anything. You could immediately right now be responsible for the decapitation of a young girl.
So here's the thing. See the guillotine, right?
Uh-huh.
That was never really powered by anything. That was just all brute
No.
force. Someone pulled a rope and pulled that big
And
blade up,
let it go. Yep.
and then they just either chopped the rope or just let the rope go. I think they just let the rope go.
Yeah, pencil sharpeners were manual at one point. This one is then they moved on to electric. I guess this is an electric guillotine.
An electric guillotine. Would that just not be the press?
I mean, I don't
Why
know.
would you
Maybe,
need the electric guillotine? Because all
what
you...
if it was just the switch to let the blade go? Maybe that was it.
Maybe, but it's all gravity.
I'm not saying it's not dumb.
It's a big, it's a big fucking bit of metal.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
It didn't have to
and
be
then
sharp either.
I think that the title is a bit of a misnomer as well, where it's like Barakan runs amok. And it's like he doesn't really. He comes in, does one thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that allows Chargeman Ken to go "Pa, pa, 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 pa,"
Yeah,
and kill
yeah.
everyone.
He causes a distraction because he's there and he's like, he's in the control room. And then they go to the control room and then he kind of like balls out the control room. And,
Yeah,
and then he falls down the hill at the end where they
he
all
does.
laugh.
Oh, that's right. And he's like, "Great, thanks for saving us." Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
the
thing
episode ends with them chasing it down a hill.
yeah, good thing he's a ball.
Oh my god, Colin!
We done it.
55 more episodes of this.
Yeah, you might get some quality ones like the first three of this.
Hey, if I get another, if I manage to get another Man of the West Ken, I'll be thrilled.
The man. So thing with
I was. Oh, sorry, you go ahead first.
what was the thing about Chargeman Ken is like him and his sister look insanely weird and demorphed compared to everyone else in it.
Yeah, they're sort of like simultaneously middle-aged and at school,
Yeah,
and also in looks and appearance.
babyface appears.
Yeah,
So
and
looking
man bodies.
yeah, look even younger in the
Oh
face.
god.
And
I was going to say that it occurred to me that I remember the reason that we even talked about Chargeman Ken originally, and it was because we'd seen that one clip where he goes, "I'm sorry about this," and opens the Bombay doors and just drops a scientist out of it, who then explodes.
yeah, he's the guy who has a bomb in his brain. We haven't come across that.
He's a bomb
episode yet.
because the aliens have replaced you with a robot who has a bomb in his head, and I can't wait to talk. I can't wait to talk about that one because it's going to be great.
It's going to be
Yeah.
like we've seen it. That clip is the entire episode.
Oh man. Well, you've done it. You've gone to the end of another episode of Who's That Anime, where we've covered 5 more episodes of Chargeman Ken. Who's That Anime is an anime podcast all about anime. You can find us at our home of anchor.fm/Who's That Anime. And you can support us if you like by leaving us a review. We don't make any money on this or anything like that. No advertising. So we just kind of like to talk about anime. But again, if you want to support us, leaving us a review is cool. Or if you've already left us a review or can't leave us a review, depending on how you listen to your podcasts, then it would be cool if you could tell a friend about the show. We also have a Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Who's That Anime, where we post all the latest episodes and the occasional anime meme. We have a YouTube channel where Colin painstakingly puts together all the video versions of this episode, and we now host the RSS feed for the podcast there too, so you can listen to them on YouTube if you like. You can find that by going to youtube.com and searching for @Who's That Anime. Colin and I occasionally like to play video games. Colin at twitch.tv/couchfuel and myself at twitch.tv/hailpayman. And you can find archives of all of the different things we've streamed over the years at youtube.com by searching for @couchfuel or @hailpayman. And that's us.
Yeah, that's us. Our shortest episode ever.
It's definitely our shortest episode ever, covering 5 episodes, that's for sure.
No, I don't think we've done a shorter episode in 24 minutes.
Hang on. Surely we have.
No?
We must have.
No.
There's a lot of hour-long episodes.
Yes.
Holy shit, how do you people put up with us?
They don't.
40 minutes is one we got here. 49. 40 minutes is our shortest one thus far.
Well, let's end this and make it our shortest one.
We could keep talking about this for another 10 minutes, and I think you might be right.
Yeah,
39 minutes, Colin.
39 minutes. It's the shortest I've.
Uh, hang on. Oh, no. Hang on.
Uh huh.
25 minutes.
Oh wait, what? 25 minutes? We've done it. We're not the shortest. What was that?
No,
What? Oh, that's 25
that
minutes.
was talking about the Endless Eight, I think.
How did that only be 25 minutes?
Well, there was a period of time where we were doing one episode of Haruhi at a time.
Oh, all right, okay.
We did like 2 episodes in a row, and then there were a couple of weeks where we just released
Go on.
one episode. Oh no, that was 2 episodes we did in that one. Holy shit!
Must be endlessly because it was like, yeah,
Must be.
this happened, and then this slightly different happened. That was it.
Yeah, you can tell the differences here because the Endless Eight episodes are where are they? They are oh wow. 1 hour and 2 minutes was the first one.
Yeah, well, that's got to set the mood.
Then 28 minutes, 25 minutes, and 33 minutes.
Yeah, got to set the mood, man. Anyway,
Amazing.
yeah. Anyway, we'll
Well,
finish that here.
yep.
Yeah,
We'll be
that's
back to talk more.
yeah. Oh, but Chargeman Ken. Say same anime place, same anime time. Say charging into the same anime world. Charging Ken.
Go.
Our goal.
Bye.
Bye.